guys doing? You alright? How many people here from Scotland? Good. It's my third time in Scotland. I'm happy to be here, although to be honest, when I am in Scotland, I do kind of feel like a Cocoa Pop on a bowl of Rice Krispies.
So it's your first time at Edinburgh Festival?
It's not my first time. It's the first time I'm taking my own show there. So it's the fourth time I'm going up. So the first time I went, I was doing a few spots here and there. Last year I did Big Value, which is like a comedy showcase. This is the first time I'm going up taking my own show to Edinburgh.
Okay. So what would you say is your favourite gag you say in some of your shows then?
It's hard for me to pick favourites. It's like choosing my favourite children, of which I have none. My favourite gags are, as one of the most popular response has been a gag about wasps.
Listen, yeah, brothers run from wasps like black women run from rain clouds when they come out of hairdressers, yeah? I've seen people's sexuality change in the blink of an eye. But it's like, yeah, bro, you know me, at the end of the day, psst.
Okay.
And yeah, the inspiration for that was when I was 19, I was stung by a wasp. Really, can I use profanity?
Yeah, go for it.
It fucking hurt, man. Really, really hurt. And apparently you gotta put like bicarbonate of soda on it because a wasp sting.
Really?
No, actually no. A wasp sting is alkaline, so you gotta use like lemon. If you get stung by a bee, then you use like bicarbonate soda because.
Never heard of that.
Yeah. So apparently, yeah.
Learn something new every day.
I learned that wasps don't fucking play. That's what I learned. I didn't even do anything. I wasn't even facing the same way as the wasp. And yeah, this influenced me because I've seen a lot of the time how people react around wasps, considering their size. Like you can see people at bus stops, and like I remember my sisters, there was a wasp in our dining room, and they refused to eat in there. So I had it to myself, which was good.
So you were just scared of wasps after that?
I'm not. That's. Yeah, I guess so.
Wasps, the bullets that can think.
So who would you say is your inspiration behind some of your shows?
Loads of them really. The first comic I saw, I was 15. I saw Russell Peters. I saw Leah Mohammed was on The Real McCoy, and D.O. Hughley used to do like Comic View. So I think that's when I really wanted to get into it. And then I heard an audio version of Chris Rock's Bigger and Blacker. And I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. But I had no idea how to pursue it. So I was still interested in comedy. I used to watch like a lot of sketch comedy, like Harry Enfield and Chums, and Hale & Pace. I used to watch that as well. And really liked Absolutely Fabulous.
Yeah.
So I like that show a lot.
So when do you think you have this wow moment of, I'm going to use this in one of my shows?
It varies. Sometimes I have points when I write quite a long bit and I'm trying to get to a point, and then as I use it, it will kind of get like refined and get to like a point of punchline. But then some things just literally hit me like the wasp part. It's just like, yeah. I have to use this.
Yeah.
And sometimes it just comes naturally. I got another joke about when I used to work about. It was actually one of my managers had this picture on her screensaver about her honeymoon to Antigua, and it was her and her husband and a little boy who worked on the beach, and it kind of looked like they hired a slave for a week. So every time I used to walk past her desk, she used to hide the screensaver, but I'd already seen it. But she kind of used it to like, I guess she used to hide it so she didn't have any questions. So I had an idea for.
I hated my job so much that in my office, on my desk, there's a picture of a family that I'm not related to. But it's there just so when those dickheads from work go, all right, Dane, coming for a drink after work, I can go, I'm afraid I can't.
If anyone wanted to hang out with me after work, because I didn't want to spend any time with people I worked with, I have a picture, so I can't, my family, I work for them, so I can't come with you and stuff like that. But obviously I don't have a picture of my family, so just be like a picture of, I don't know, something like out of a catalogue, like a Filipino family that you get with the frame. So people are like, that's not your family. Yes, they are. Leave me alone. I hate you. So
it didn't really work, or did it?
It kind of worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to have a face where don't ask me any more questions. The same face you use if like a charity mugger approaches you, or someone wants you to buy it like Sky HD. So have a face which says, does it look like I got fucking TV to you? And then they leave you alone.
They just back away.
Yeah, it's like he's not interested in any market research. I don't think he's between
No, I'm not going near that.
It's not worth it. It's not that much money. Or just be like really difficult with them. Or tell them you're unemployed. That really offends.
Really?
Like charity muggers, because they want to set up a direct debit, and I'm like, I haven't got a job, and then they get angry at me because I've wasted their time.
We weren't scared, okay? We didn't worry about things like chlamydia. And you know something? If you caught it, you just drank a Lucozade and you walked it off. Because men were men.
So what's your show about?
The show is called Citizen Dane, which is a pun of the film Citizen Kane, which was written by Orson Welles. And it's kind of similar in terms of it's just based on me going through the stages of my life from childhood to like adolescence to adulthood, and just how, and mainly about me just not fitting in, where I kind of struggled to fit in growing up where I did, and just struggling to find my place throughout my adolescence, and then looking to the future, how I fit into society there. And yeah, it's just about kind of the funny instances in my life where I felt, oh God, this is so weird. I'm gonna have to tell this story to somebody one day, just so someone's there, so they understand what I went through at the time. And you know, some of the things in there are like first world problems, but people still relate to them. So the kind of things that it's just picking up on the different idiosyncrasies of various groups and social groups that people don't really share because they think, well, no one really understands this. So that's what I try to get across with the show. And it's at the Pleasance Courtyard in Bunker 2 at 5:30, and I am there for the whole month.
Thank you so much for sitting with me.
Thank you for sitting with me. It's very hot. So
It's very hot right
very
now.
concerned. I got talcum powder on this. I don't sweat too much.
Okay. That's a good tip.
I had too much information though, but it's a good tip.
Yeah,
so.
it's a good tip. I definitely need that right now. I'm boiling.
Oh, you're fine.
Thank you.